Cheevo, guys!
What up, guys? This is
Cheevo, guys!
back here again with another achievement guide. Today, we're going to be focusing on bunny parking. This game was developed and published by DillyFrame. They have been creating these bunny games in the Creators Collection. This is the first bunny game that they released on the actual Xbox Live store. So basically, all of their other games do not have achievements. At least not yet, because games in the Creators Collection do not have achievements. Anyhow, this game just released for $5.99, so it's a pretty cheap game. On top of that, it's a pretty easy completion. It's going to take about 3 to 4 hours. We're going to get a chunk of the achievements in the first 45 minutes or so, but after that, pretty much the next 3 hours is a grind. Not a hard grind by any means, just kind of tedious. So just make sure to follow along with this 20-minute video. After you get all of the other achievements done, you're pretty much just going to end up grinding the car kicks at the end, because that grindy achievement that I'm mentioning is for kicking 1,000 vehicles. So first achievement we get is for changing the color of our character. You can go into the settings and change it to get that quick 10 gamer score. I went ahead and chose red because red is my favorite color, so I'm going to rock this red bunny. Now, to start your day in this game, you have to walk up in front of the car and kick open the little parking thing that is blocking your car. None of the achievements are going to pop up unless we do that. Now, first achievement we're going to get is for kicking a chicken 50 times. Now, you're going to see these little yellow chickens walking all over the place. Trust me, they're not hard to find. After you have kicked one 50 times, you are going to unlock an achievement for 55 gamer score. Now, this game at the base is a parking puzzle game. However, it does have a little free roam sandbox area. So it's not that big, but you're going to go down the road and you're going to see this little carrot farm. Now, there's a couple achievements related to destroying carrots. You can destroy a carrot by walking up to it and kicking it. Now, we can kick with the B button, and we can sprint or run with the L button. That's definitely going to come in handy because the bunny moves pretty slow when you're not sprinting, especially considering you have these two little bunnies guarding this carrot farm, and they're going to try to kick you out. So if you don't know how to sprint, you're going to get kicked out all the time. That's what it looks like when they kick you out. They straight bounce you out of there. So you're going to get 3 different achievements related to destroying the carrots. You're going to get your first achievement for destroying 10 carrots. We're also going to get an achievement for destroying 50 carrots and then 100 carrots. You can grind this out at the beginning if you want. However, it's going to take some time for the carrots to reappear. So in the meantime, you could try to do other tasks. Now, there's going to be these golden carrots that appear in the little carrot farm. Once you get a golden carrot, you want to take it over to that little bucket right there. You're going to get an achievement for summoning your first kappa. I also want to point out, to pick up the golden carrot, you need to walk up and kick it. You won't be able to pick it up if you just walk up to it. Once you get the second golden carrot, you're going to want to walk up to the bucket once again and kick it. That is going to summon your second kappa. The kappas are like just these little bunnies that follow you around. Once a third golden carrot appears, you're going to go kick the bucket one last time, and you are going to get an achievement worth 55 gamer score called Kappa 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 for spawning 3 kappas. After that, these guys are going to be following you around. It can be kind of annoying. To get rid of them, you have to give them a golden carrot. We're going to just walk down this little forest path right there. You're going to head over to the right. However, don't head over to the right too early or you'll walk into a lake. If you find some yellow chickens, you know that you're on the right path. Just keep following down, and eventually you're going to see like a drier area, and it's going to have a well right in the middle of it. You want to walk up to the water well and kick it with the B button. This is going to trigger a little cutscene, I guess you can call it. And after the cutscene, it is going to unlock. That is the All Is Well achievement for activating the well. This one is going to be worth 50 gamer score. After that, it's going to swag you out with a little hoodie. We can go ahead and sprint back to the carrot farm. Hopefully some carrots have spawned and we can work on grinding out some more carrots. There's also a bunch of chickens right here every time, so if you didn't get the achievement for kicking the 50 chickens in the beginning, you can definitely get it while in this forest area. Now, at first, I recommend following along with the guide and not grinding out the 100 carrots in the beginning, because it's going to take longer to complete the game, because then you just have to sit there and wait for the carrots to respawn. when you could really be getting other stuff done and then just going back to the carrot farm. So look, we did that, and this is the amount of carrots that respawned. It was barely any. Next thing we want to do is walk in front of a car. If you walk in front of a car, you're going to end up riding it. If you ride it long enough, you're going to end up unlocking an achievement worth 10 gamer score for riding the car. We can go ahead and ride this car all the way over to the big bunny statue. You are going to see a boat right in the middle of it. We are going to jump in the little boat, and then if you move forward and backward a little bit, it's going to move the boat, and we are going to unlock an achievement for riding the boat. There we go. Worth 10 gamer score. Water trip. The bunny can swim. We can go ahead and exit this little lake area, and we are going to sprint down the road here. I want to show you guys the other farm area. This is the other area in the game where the golden carrots appear. We are going to end up needing to collect a couple golden carrots. I recommend getting rid of the bunnies with the golden carrots, because otherwise they're going to get in your way and you're going to end up getting stuck sometimes. Or sometimes they'll get in your way, like for instance, we're going to need to kick some goals with a soccer ball, and they might get in your way. So you can collect a couple golden carrots to get rid of them. I'm just going to go ahead and do some other things at the same time, and I'm going to get rid of them on my way. I have a golden carrot right now, so I'll probably get rid of one of them, so I only have one to deal with during this little soccer match. But you want to walk over to where you first started. Right behind you where you start in the beginning of the game, there's a little like playground area. You can kick the soccer ball if you walk up to it and press B. We are going to get the goal kicker achievement worth 75 gamer score. That's for kicking 50 goals. I recommend just positioning yourself in the middle of the field right behind where the ball spawns, and then that way it spawns and you can just kick it right away. It makes it nice and easy to just kick 50 in a row. Next, you want to jump on the trampolines. We get an achievement for jumping back and forth 3 times without touching the floor. So you just need to make sure that you jump back and forth. This is a little harder than it looks. You need to make sure, usually what I recommend is jumping on the trampoline twice before you head over to the other side. So jump and then jump over, jump and then jump over. And then eventually you're going to get that achievement that is worth 50 gamer score. That is the trampoline champion achievement. Next, I'm going to go ahead and walk back over to the carrot field because I still want to go ahead and grind out some of these carrots. So I'm going to kick some of those, pick up some golden carrots on your way. I only have one more of these bunnies, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of him. And then eventually you're going to get your achievement for destroying 50 carrots. I also want to mention that these carrot achievements are a little delayed. They always popped up delayed for me. So I went ahead and grinded out some carrots until I emptied the field. I have a golden carrot on me, so next thing we need to do with these golden carrots is take it to the middle of the map right here. We're going to see a bunch of bunnies having like some type of ceremony. Now, if you give a carrot, one of those golden carrots, to a bunny, it's going to activate like a temporary power-up that activates for about 30 seconds. These are the buffs. You're going to get an achievement for activating your first one. That is the buffed achievement for 30 gamer score. So after that, I'm going to go ahead and grind out these golden carrots. So I'm going to pick up this golden carrot right here on the other side in the other farm. Once I pick up this golden carrot, I'm going to head back over to the little bunny ceremony so I can do my second buff. We're going to need to activate 4 buffs total. There's 4 that you can get overall. I'll explain it once I get over there. But basically, you have 3 bunnies lined up on each side. The closest bunnies activate the same buffs. The middle bunnies activate your second buff. The bunnies closest to the table activate your third buff. And then the bunny at the top in the middle of the table activates the 4th buff. So basically, we want to activate all 4 of these buffs. So I'm going to go ahead and run back over, grab my other carrot, and I'm going to activate my 3rd buff. I also want to point out that you need to wait the 30 seconds until your buff expires because it won't let you pick up a golden carrot if you have an active buff. So I'm going to pick up a carrot and we're going to go ahead and head back over so I can activate the 3rd one. Right now we're going for the all buffs achievement worth 70 gamer score. Again, so I already activated the middle table bunny. I activated the nearest bunnies, so I'm going to activate one of the bunnies closest to the table. And then all I have now is the bunny in the middle of the 3. So this buff makes you really big. I'm gonna go ahead and head back over to the carrot farm. Hopefully we can get a golden carrot to spawn here quickly. Now, while we're grinding out the 4 buffs, I also want to mention, you probably don't have your 100 carrots yet, so make sure that you're kicking the carrots every time you come back to the carrot field. There we go, the golden carrot appeared. Once it appears, you can go ahead and kick it to pick it up. Going to go ahead and take it back over to activate our 4th and final buff. It's pretty crazy because most of these achievements aren't related to the parking puzzles at all. A matter of fact, only 3 of the achievements are related to the parking puzzles themselves. All we need to do is complete the first puzzle on easy, normal, and hard difficulty. Now, as I mentioned before, each of the 3 bunnies activates a power-up, and then the 4th one is activated by the bunny up on top of the table. The last power-up I needed was for the middle of the 3 bunnies, so that gave me my all buffs achievement for 70 gamer score. Next, we can go ahead and head back to the carrot farm, and we're going to grind out some more of these carrots. Unfortunately, this last buff made me all small, and even when I'm sprinting, it appears that I'm going pretty slow. Alright, so once we get back to the carrot farm, now is where you might have to wait for some carrots to appear, because all we have left at this point is the puzzle-related achievements and then the grindy achievements for kicking cars. As mentioned before, most of the carrot achievements pop up delayed. That achievement is going to be worth 75 gamer score. Carrot Vandal number 1 for destroying 100 carrots. Now all we have left is the easy, normal, and hard achievements, and then the kicking cars achievements. So I'm going to go ahead and head back over to the puzzle area or the parking lot. Matter of fact, we can just go ahead and press start. We're going to go to easy day 1. That's going to start the day over, and what we need to do is go in front of the car. We're going to kick it open, and then the objective is to move our car across the parking lot. Now to do this, we're going to have to kick other cars around. Now easy day 1 is pretty easy. We're just going to kick our car forward, and then we're going to move that first yellow car to the left, and then that second yellow car to the right, and then we should be able to push our car all the way forward to get the achievement for the first puzzle, day 1 on easy. There we go, that was nice and easy. So to kick the cars, all you have to do is walk in front or back of the car and press B to kick it. That moves the car forward or backward. There are a ton of puzzles in this game. Luckily, all we need to do is complete 3 of them. Day 1 on all 3 difficulties. So after you complete day 1 on the easy difficulty, we are going to unlock an achievement worth 5 gamer score called First Small Step for completing day 1 on easy. So now we're going to press start. We're going to go to choose day. We're going to go over to normal, and we're going to start up day 1. In this one, we need to once again walk up in front of the car, kick the gate open, and first thing we want to do is get the long car, and we're going to kick that forward all the way until we can't kick it forward anymore. After that, we're going to kick the car next to it forward across the parking lot. Once you kick that all the way over, we're going to move that second car up because we'll be able to move it up 1 spot now. After that, we're going to take the second long car, and we're going to be able to move that one all the way across now. Now we have like pretty much half of this parking lot cleared out. We're going to take the car in front of the driller. We're going to kick that forward 1 spot, and we're going to be able to move the driller over now. Next, we're going to hop over a few cars back to where we first started this puzzle, and you see that pink and yellow car. We're going to go ahead and kick those forward 2 spaces each. That way we can kick the orange and blue car backward. Now the colors of your cars are going to be different. I'm going to reference the colors in my video just because it's a lot easier to tell you guys what's going on. But we need to move these cars a couple spots back. That way we can move all of the other cars right here forward so we can clear the way. So we're going to go ahead and move the pink car all the way over. We're going to move the white car all the way over. And then we're going to move the yellow car over. So my objective right now is to get the pink and yellow car out of the way so I can go ahead and move my red car all the way across. I'm going to go ahead and move this blue car forward, and then that way I can get the pink and yellow ones across. There we go. Going to move the yellow one out of the way, and then we're going to move the pink one out of the way. Besides that, the only car I'm going to really have to worry about is moving that black one over there. So for starters, I'm going to go ahead and start moving my red car across. We're going to go ahead and move it pretty much all the way until I can't move it anymore. Make sure that you don't kick the gate down. You want to keep that gate up. Once you've moved it past the long car, we can go ahead and move that long car back. That's going to enable us to move these other cars back. And what we're going to do is move the drill just one more parking space, so that way we can move that long car, in my case the black one, all the way across. This is going to enable the red car to get past this. There we go, and then we can just kick this other long car one spot back. And now I can finish the first puzzle on normal difficulty. So I'm just going to go ahead and kick the car forward, and then once the puzzle is completed, we are going to unlock the achievement for completing day 1 on normal difficulty. This is going to unlock the big first step achievement for 55 gamer score. And after that, the last puzzle related achievement is for completing the first puzzle on hard difficulty. So once your achievement pops, we're just going to go ahead and press start. We're going to go to hard difficulty and then day 1. As usual, we're going to start off by kicking the gate open, and we're going to go ahead and kick the car forward pretty much until we can't kick it forward anymore. At that point, we are going to go across the parking lot, and I'm going to start by kicking over this pink car so I can move over to the blue car. Next, I'm going to move my orange car over so I can move the long car forward. Then I'm going to move the car next to it forward, and then there's going to be a car in front of that one that I can move forward as well. Now, if you look across the parking lot, there is some longer vehicles across the parking lot that we're going to try to get over to the other side. Now, feel free to pause the video or rewind if you need to catch what's going on. But basically, our objective is to get these longer cars in front of the puzzle to the other side of the parking lot. So go ahead and move both of those over. After that, I need to move this orange car forward so I can get this white car out of the way. So I'll kick that 2 spots forward, move the white car out of the way, and now I can start moving my car forward. We need to move our car in front of the 2 long cars. That way we can move the long cars back over. So after you move your car pretty much where it can't move forward anymore, we're going to kick the 2 long cars back over. So I kick the blue one over, going to kick the white one over, and now our car is completely stuck. But we can move this white one down, and then we can move this red one down. We're going to move the one in front of the red one down, which in my case is also red. So once that one's all the way down, now we can start moving some of these other cars in front of ours across the parking lot. This is going to help us clear the way. Move this last purple one down, and I can move the blue one out of the way. Now finally, we can complete our last puzzle, or at least the last puzzle that we need to complete for these achievements. So kick it all the way over to the other side of the parking lot. It's going to open the gate, and our achievement is going to pop for completing day 1 on hard difficulty. This achievement is going to be worth 95 gamer score, called the greatest step. After this, guys, all we need to do is work on kicking 1,000 cars. Now, you probably already should have got the achievement for kicking 10 cars. So pretty much we have 2 achievements left. One for kicking 100 cars, and then the other for kicking 1,000 cars. For this, I recommend just grinding it out on day 2 on easy difficulty. There's a total of 17 cars in the 2 parking lots that are right here next to each other. We can just go through and make sure that we kick each of the vehicles. This is going to count as 17 towards our 1,000. The math on that would be doing this 59 times. Now, take into consideration, you probably already are close to the 100 kicks. So realistically, we're probably going to have to rinse and repeat this second puzzle about 50 times. This is where the achievements can get really grindy, but we do need to kick 1,000 different cars. So once you've kicked all 17, you're going to press start, and we're going to fire up day 2 on easy once again. Eventually, you're going to get your achievement for kicking 100 cars, and then we have one last achievement left. That is for kicking 1,000 cars. So once again, just rinse and repeat day 2 on easy difficulty. It's probably going to take about 2 hours of doing this, so hopefully you have something good to listen to or watch on the side while you're getting this done. And then eventually, after the grind, you're going to unlock your final achievement, and you're going to have your full 1000 gamer score. These achievements related to kicking cars seem to pop up a little bit delayed as well, but that final achievement is going to be worth 200 gamer score, called Great Kicker. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If this video helped you out, please leave a comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe.